Hey gamers, what's up? It's Dom, and today we're talking about one of my new favorite games to play, Crucible. Now, what is Crucible? It's a third-person, hero-based arena shooter developed by Relentless Game Studios and published by Amazon Games. It's free to play on Steam and has Steam integration with your friends list, making it super easy to play with your friends. It's currently got 10 playable characters, 3 game modes that all play on a singular map. So let's talk about the characters. There's 10 of them. They're really fun. But first up, you've got Captain 76. It's Captain Mendoza, I think. But he's basically your automatic rifle character who has a sprint function. Plays like, every COD game. He's got a auto turret he can drop down. It's pretty cool. Next up in the roster is Summer. She kind of plays like Pyro from TF2. Except she can fly across the map really fast, and she just generally has a lot of mobility because none of her abilities have cooldowns, and she functions off of her overheat mechanic, very similarly to Rumble from League of Legends, actually. Next up in the list is Earl, which is the result of giving the Heavy from TF2 a rocket to ride. That's really all I have to say about that one. Tosca. I enjoy playing her. She's not the strongest, but she's really fun to play. And then finally, there's the gender-bent Lucian, or as my friends would say, as my Smite friends would say, sorry, Gun Lona. She's got a rifle that slows, a shotgun that does close range damage, and a knife that she can throw that deals damage over time. All of these characters feel really unique to play. Like, I'm joking around about how they're these clones of other characters, but they feel fun. They feel unique. And I feel like every character has an audience out there that will enjoy playing them. Like, personally, I don't enjoy, like, Shakiri or Rahi and Brother, but someone out there has to. They have playstyles that, like, they have different playstyles that would allow other people to enjoy them. I mostly play Summer, Drakal, and Tosca because personally those are the characters that do fit my playstyle. But I haven't played a character yet that hasn't felt engaging to play. I haven't played them all, but I'm gonna try to make sure I play them all before I even say, like, oh, this is who I'm maining. So that's just my opinion on the characters. Every character can level up to 10 times by collecting this game's experience points essence. Your first 5 levels have upgrades to your abilities, and your levels 1, 3, and 5 have customizable upgrades, with levels 1 and 3 having 3 choices, and level 5 having only 2 choices. Every character also has a bunch of skins and a few other cosmetic options, like your pod drop ship, the decals on your ship, some voice lines, and some taunts. I'm not completely in love with any of the skins so far, but the characters themselves don't look that bad, so there's no, like, rush to go get it. Like, save your money. Go spend your money on something useful, like subbing to me on Twitch. That's pretty useful. You get some cool emotes there. Anyways, I talked about how the characters can level up, but let's talk about now how they do that. Like I said, the EXP system is called Essence, and you can get Essence in 3 primary ways. 1, you can kill neutral monsters and pick up their Essence. 2, you can kill players. And 3, you can capture and control harvesters. There are 5... let's move on to the map now. The map is a massive circular arena with a bunch of small stuff like healing plants that you can shoot and heal on. There's some invisibility plants that you can shoot and go invisible for a short period of time. There are these pink plants you can shoot that do damage to anyone sitting next to them. Very interactive stuff. Then there are the 5 harvesters. They're all labeled A. They're labeled A, B, C, D, and E. There are the random smaller mobs that you can find just traversing between the 2 harvesters that you can kill for essence. And then there's the Hive. Now, the Hive has a couple different functions depending on what game mode you're playing, but it's a boss type mob that can do a lot of damage to you. It's very difficult to kill and is rewarding to kill in whichever mode you're playing. Like in well, we haven't gone over the game modes yet. So let's well, also on the map, other than the hives, there are these power-ups that spawn in at random times. These power-ups vary depending on which mode you're playing. But they provide a buff to everyone on your team. I didn't mention, Essence is shared between all your teammates, so you level up with your team. It's sort of like Heroes of the Storm in that function, where when you level up, if one person is farming, everyone's getting experience for it. So this just leaves you to have a lot of different ways you can play the game. The map is really large, and there's just a lot of room to do what you want to do. You can hunt players down if you want to. You can farm mobs for essence if you're just like the grind of killing NPC characters. You can fiend for harvesters and power-ups. You really can do it and play however you want. Now I'm not really sure what the most optimal way to play is yet, but I'm sure that there'll be a meta that develops as the game gets more popular and more traction. Let's go quickly over the 3 different game modes they have. The game modes are as follows. There is a 2v2 Battle Royale style mode where you just fight other hunters. You level up the same way with harvesters and neutral mobs. You can capture the harvesters. You can kill neutral mobs. You can kill players. If you die, you're dead. You can't come back. But if your teammate lives, your teammate can offer an alliance to people. Now, I've never seen that successfully work, but I know it's in the game, and I find that to be a very cool idea. However, Battle Royale is not my cup of tea, so I generally don't enjoy it. Next, there's the main objective type game mode called Heart of the Hives. It's a 4v4 style game mode, and your team has to farm together to keep up. You can collect harvesters, kill mobs, and then every 3 minutes or so a hive will spawn, and what you have to do is kill this hive, and it'll drop what's called the hive heart. Your team has to collect 3 hive hearts to win the game, and you collect it by holding F and interacting with the heart. You can be shot during this process, and so your team has to protect you. It's a very team-oriented game mode, and you need to get together as a team, farm up, kill the hive, collect the heart. Finally, there's the 8v8 mode, Domination. This mode is very similar to the Call of Duty Domination mode, except kills do provide points, depending on how many harvesters you control. So you can get points just by controlling the harvesters. You also gain the essence for controlling the harvesters as well. But if you get kills, you'll get more points faster. Now, sad to say, there are some downsides to this game. I do really find it fun, and I do think that you should definitely try it out. However, there are some glaring issues with the game. Firstly, all the characters feel really slow. Every character does have a mobility spell that can gap close. But when you're not using that, you're sort of just walking at a very slow pace. I haven't played Captain Mendoza yet, so I don't know how sprint feels, but all the characters I have played, when you're not using their mobility spell, they feel really slow and clunky, and that could just be a personal gripe, and it's probably a good thing, because the game has a very high, and I mean high, time to kill, but I personally would like to see some more movement speed on these characters. The next issue is the game doesn't seem really balanced. Some characters feel really strong, and some characters just don't feel strong at all, especially in certain situations. Every character, like I said, is fun and engaging to play from what I've seen, but not all characters were created equally, and it definitely shows in this game. My third gripe, you can't choose the same hero in your party. This is a rather nitpicky gripe. But in the Domination 8v8 mode, it's possible to have 3 or 4 of the same character on the team. Me and my friends had to play against 4 Toscas last night, and that is not fun. Have you ever thought playing against 4 Tracers would be fun? No. So why would it be fun in this game? It doesn't, you can have multiple of the same character on your team, but you can't queue up with your party having the same character, and if you're gonna let people be the same character in the 8v8 game mode, you gotta at least let everyone do it. Now, those were all of the really big issues in my opinion. However, it is a brand new game, and stuff like this is going to be expected. Currently, as of recording this video, it is day 3 of the game being out. It's a super fun game. I'm sure the game's going to be continued to be updated and patched, as I think there was a patch like a day ago covering some bug fixes and stuff like that. And it definitely seems like Amazon is trying to make this game popular and make this game good. They are doing sponsored streams on Twitch, so I'm sure you've seen some of the bigger names on Twitch if you're a shooter fan, like Myth. Tim the Tatman apparently had a sponsored stream. And it's really fun. Like, I do think the game is fun to play with friends. So I do think you should download it and give it a try. I don't think it's worth dropping all your money on cosmetics yet. A, the cosmetics aren't that good in my opinion, and B, I don't know the future of this game. So I'm not sure if it's going to be the most popular game that comes out, or if it's just going to be a fun little thing that dies out quickly, like, you know, Paragon. And like, I find it similar to Battle Right, which was a console game back in the day. But anyways, it's really fun. Give it a try if you find the time. It's a 12 gigabyte game, so it's really not going to take up that much space in your hard drive. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you try the game yourself, do let me know in the comments. I'd love to see if people want to play. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have new videos every week or so, because that's really just how consistent of an upload schedule that I don't have. I don't have an upload schedule, actually. But yeah, my socials are in the description. Feel free to follow me there. And I hope you all have a good day. Peace.